Golf balls are funny objects, and they tend to move in strange directions.
Golf balls do tend to move in strange directions, but none move stranger than those stroked by the misguided clubheads of America's worst avid golfers. Out of a field of 627 hackers, 4 were good/bad enough to tackle the 6,800-yard Tournament Players Club in Ponte Vedra, Florida. And to answer your question, yes, they were really trying to win. In pursuit of mediocrity, that would be a step up, these golfers explored geographical areas heretofore unexplored, places the pros didn't even know existed. Now, to golf purists, this may seem an exercise in sacrilege.
Well, I think that if professional golf or if every golf club or every public golf course had to depend on all the golf purists and all the scratch players, they'd all be out of business. And it's the players like these fellas who understand the spirit of the game regardless of how well you play, the backbone of golf, and we support that.
Before this tournament, there arose the question of the fans. Where would be the safest spot to watch from, given the players' propensity to slice and hook? Well, after one practice round, the answer became obvious. Right in front of the tee. See what I mean? This common man's golf tournament was conceived at the offices of Golf Digest. One can only assume after a particularly trying day. And while the world smiled, bemused, the golfers gave it all they had. Despite the title, the object was still to take the fewest strokes.
I don't take the game as seriously as maybe one of the pros would, so I'm really pumped up for today. I don't know if I'm going to be such an easy touch.
He couldn't have been further from reality. Angelo's downfall, if such a thing can be pinpointed, came at the treacherous 17th hole. It was there that he set golf history, or set it back, by driving 27 perfectly good golf balls into the water. His 66 on the hole equaled TPC winner Calvin Pete's score for the entire third round.
I know that he is got to be frustrated, and the red is not from the sun, the red is from embarrassment at this point.
Even Angelo had to admit finally that discretion really was the better part of valor, realizing that this too would eventually pass. And it did a hole later when Kelly Ireland, a 42-year-old attorney from Tyler, Texas, sank an uncharacteristically pretty putt for the win. His total, a 107 over par, 179.
Yeah, it's better to be the best of the worst than the worst of the worst. That's about all I can say, really.
That honor fell to Angelo Spagnolo, the retailer from Pennsylvania, with a 185 over par, 257, whose golf scores have now exceeded his bowling scores. But as Angelo says, at least in bowling, he doesn't lose as many balls. For the COORS Sports page in Ponte Vedra, Florida, I'm Paul Ryden.